On this edition of Beyond the Bubble, we'll take a look at Lindsay Taylor's new role as Assistant Vice President of Student Affairs.
A fatal shooting in South Rome left one victim dead. We have more on the story.
What's in store for the Barry swim team as they head to the conference championship?
Find out all this and more in this edition of Beyond the Bubble. Hello, and welcome to our first Spring 2015 edition of Beyond the Bubble. I'm Eric Jackson.
And I'm Allie Pritchett.
Let's get you started with all the latest news from around Rome. In June, Lindsay Taylor will be stepping into the position of Assistant Vice President of Student Affairs. Viking Fusion reporter Sarah O'Carroll has more on this story.
Pet-friendly community next year.
Dean Haida has recently announced that Lindsay Taylor will be serving as Assistant Vice President of Student Affairs. Currently the Dean of Students for Residence Life, Taylor will be assuming the new role that has previously belonged to Julie Bumpus. As of June 1st, Bumpus will officially retire and Taylor will begin her new position. Taylor explains that the weeks leading up to her new role will be ones of transition and preparation.
Well, there hasn't been much of transition as I don't officially begin the new role until June 1st. But the last 2 weeks have really just been rolling out the announcement, getting comfortable with the idea of what's coming. But really it's been looking at SOAR and getting the SOAR staff selection process up and going. So that's really the only thing that I'll be working on until June 1st.
Coming from a position in residence life where she works closely with students, Taylor will be bringing new qualities to student affairs. Dean Haida discusses these qualities and explains why Taylor was chosen.
She has a warm and welcoming style. I think she works well with students as well as all the areas that she's collaborated with across campus. Folks feel very positively about the working relationships that they've had with her over time. So I think this is kind of the next step for her professionally as well.
As Taylor prepares to take on new responsibilities, she considers what changes she plans to make and what she plans to keep the same.
With any new position, I think it's wise to observe, ask questions, get a feel for what's going on already, and then put my own mark on it, I guess.
With Viking Fusion News, I'm Sarah O'Carroll.
Thanks, Sarah. The bodies of a missing Georgia couple were found Monday, investigators said. The couple went missing a week ago after going to buy a vintage car listed on Craigslist. Their car was found in a lake and the bodies were discovered nearby. Suspect Ronnie J. Towns is in custody after turning himself in to the authorities. Towns faces 2 charges of giving false statements and attempt to commit theft by deception. For more information, visit abcnews.com.
23-year-old Cornelius Driver Jr. was shot and killed Tuesday afternoon in South Rome. The shooting occurred on the intersection of Wilson Avenue and Grover Street. Driver was taken to Floyd County Medical Center where he was pronounced dead after being shot multiple times. Floyd County Police are asking for witnesses to step forward with any information. For more information, visit northwestgeorgianews.com.
Northeast New York was hit with several inches of snow on Tuesday. Bans on driving were put into effect on Monday in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. The National Weather Service in New York said that 14 to 18 inches of snow are expected in the city. For more updates on the snowstorm, be sure to check out newyorktimes.com.
A gas explosion at a maternity hospital in Mexico City left 2 people dead. The explosion occurred Thursday morning after a hose burst on a truck that was supplying gas to the Coajimalpa Maternal Hospital. According to Mexico City Mayor Miguel Angel Mancera, the leak from the hose caused the explosion. Mexico City Civil Protection Agency reported 37 injuries. The Red Cross said that they have taken 9 babies to local hospitals. For more information on the story, visit CNN.com.
This Sunday, millions of Americans will be tuning in to watch the 49th Super Bowl, both for the game and for the commercials. One such commercial that will be airing is a PSA for domestic violence. The commercial was filmed by the nonprofit organization NoMore.org. The NFL donated a 30-second time slot for the commercial as part of their campaign against domestic violence.
The Barry swim team will be competing in the national championships this weekend. Here's more on that story.
On January 23rd and 24th, the Barry College swim team held its 5th annual Viking Classic Invitational. 7 teams competed in the 2-day event, including conference rival Birmingham Southern. The Invitational was divided into 3 sections, beginning with the 200 freestyle relay on Friday. The team won many of the races, including the men's 200 freestyle relay, men's 200 medley relay, men's 100 backstroke, men's 200 butterfly, men's 50 freestyle, and the women's 500 freestyle. Head coach Paul Flinchba explains how the team performed compared to its competitors.
The big comparison was looking at Birmingham Southern as one of the conference rivalries, if you will. They were the only other conference team that was able to make it to this meet. So we swam well with them. We were ahead of them in a lot of races, and they were ahead of us in a lot of races. So it sets up for a very, very exciting conference championship in 17 days.
Since the team's winter training trip, the team has gone through a series of illnesses, which has prevented many from practicing or participating. Junior Janelle Spangers shares how her team has overcome the obstacles of the sickness.
Our team has been getting through a lot of sickness this year, so I was really proud of everyone and how well we swam. We had a couple pool records broken. We were really close in a lot of school records, so it was really exciting. We all swam really well.
Barry's 3 seniors were recognized at the meet. Senior Jonathan Purdy describes what swimming in his last home meet meant to him.
It was pretty emotional. One of my summer league coaches from back home came in to surprise me. He hadn't seen me swim in 4 years, so that was kind of interesting. And it was really weird, being the last time swimming at your home pool with your team. Just doing whatever best you can to put your records up on the board to set a standard for the rest of the kids to follow.
The Vikings will be swimming in the conference championship on February 11th in Birmingham, Alabama. For more information on the swim team, visit www.berryvikings.com.
I was really impressed by how the team rallied together after being sick and were able to get the best times.
Yeah, it just shows how dedicated they are.
We want to wish the Berry College swim team the best of luck as they head to the conference championship. And that's all we have for you tonight on Beyond the Bubble. For more news on Berry, the Rome community, and beyond, be sure to stay right here. With Viking Fusion News, I'm Allie Pritchett.
And I'm Eric Jackson.
See you next time.